4. Updating an existing KNX project. Let's now look at the task of upgrading an existing project to IP-Secure. The existing project I'm using here consists of two areas. In Area 1, there are two lines with non-secure IP routers. In Area 2, there is a non-secure area IP router and a line coupler below. This asymmetrical combination is admissible, as you know, because there is no line IP router in Area 2. But it does not make much sense. Therefore, the following changes are to be made. In Area 1, a third line is added, and an IP router secure should be installed on all three lines immediately. In Area 2, there should no longer be an area router, but the line coupler should be replaced by another IP router secure. How should we proceed now? Well, as always, there are several options. The best would be the following order, which I call Method 1. First, completely delete all old IP routers and line couplers to be replaced in the project. And, of course, also replace them in the real installation. Do not leave parked IP devices or virtual IP devices, dummies, in the project, but delete them as well, as they are now obsolete. If TP main lines have to be changed to IP main lines, move the TP devices on them to another line if the system allows, in order to be able to change the media type to IP on the now free main line. Insert new IP router secure N14603 in all lines as described in point 3. If the existing project was not password protected up to now, the ETS will now ask you to assign a password. After you have defined this password, the process continues as described in Chapter 3, starting with point number 3. However, I would also like to briefly outline the second option here, Method 2. Let's start with the new line 1.3 and insert an IP router secure directly. Now, ETS indicates that there are still unencrypted devices in the project. When you confirm this dialog, the devices will be parked for obvious reasons. In addition, ETS now prompts you to assign a project password. In order to be able to use the new IP routers also in secure mode, you must set a password now. Next, remove the TP devices from the main lines and change their media type to IP. Finally, as in the first option, reinsert the IP router secure on all lines. What's the difference? Are both variants equally good? Yeah, almost. In Variant 2, however, we still have the parked non-secure IP routers, as well as the unparked line coupler and two parked IP dummies. The ETS does not interfere with parked devices, but you still have to clean up afterwards. Therefore, Method 1 is the somewhat better approach. Many thanks for watching. Look forward to the next chapter in which we finally put the IP-Secure products into operation.